Let me pay my highly respects to Mr. Yang Dong-Nek, the Dean of English, and also to interpretive judges and to the defensive judges. And my name is Timothy. I'm from English Department, Promotion Agents. And this is my topic that about to study on the development of English speaking skill for grade 10 students at Gentile Day School. So, as you can see, these are my content, which chapter 1 is about the introduction, chapter 2 about the review of the related literatures, and chapter 3, the general situation of institution, and chapter 5, report finding, and chapter 4, report findings, and chapter 5, conclusion and implications. So, as you can see, in the development world like today, English play a crucial role in people's life, and especially in communications, in education and business. Especially English help people from different regions, from different linguistics or cultural background to have effective communications. Yeah. And it also helps learners who wish to further their academic journey to achieve their goals. But besides this, the students at the Gentile Day School still challenged with some problem that hinder their ability to improve their speaking skill. And the challenge are with the old style of teaching method and not enough opportunity to practice the speaking skill or to with the real life communications. Yeah, so to solve the problem, I've prepared the list of questions in order to find out the challenge or the improvement of the speaking skill. Yeah, and the question, like you can see on the slide. Yeah, and this is the objective of the study, which are to identify and access the effective teaching method and to investigate the common challenges and barriers faced by the grade 10 student in developing their speaking skills. Yeah, and to explore the innovative and practical solution to address the challenges. And the number 4 is to analyze the roles of teacher, peer, and educational resources in facilitating improvement of speaking skill for foreign language learner in grade 10. Yeah, so the scope of the study. Yeah, and here are the scope. They are the encouragements, the role of teacher and students, and teaching tools, and the learning environments. But my study is still challenged with some limitation, like the time frame, which not really enough for 3 months. Yeah, yeah, and also the lack of participants in my research. Like I have interviews only 2 teachers, which is 2 literals and 5 students. Yeah, and for the research methodology and the source of data that I use here. Yeah, for the primary data, yes, I use interview to gather the informations and the data that I interviewed 5 students and 2 teachers who are learning and teaching English in grade 10 at the Gentile Day School. And also I gather the informations and the data from the internet or the Google Scholars or from the book. Yeah. Okay, and I use the qualitative, which I interview my participants I interview the student and the teacher, which is give deeper into their it give deeper information into the challenge and how to help the student develop their speaking skills. Yeah, so here for the literature review, according to the researcher, they mentions that different from the reading and writing skill, but for the speaking skill, it need both. Like I'm sorry, I forgot that. I can't remember. Okay. Yeah. So let's jump into the chapter 2, the general situation of the institution. Yeah. So the school was founded in 2015 by Mr. Churchenhat, and the name Chantavate was chosen after the death of his daughters by drowning accidents in 2011. Yeah, and these are the version and missions of the school that you can see on the slide. Okay, so this is the logo of the school that I can tell you that totally the meaning of the logo was the school aimed to help Cambodian children to have the bright future. Okay, this is still the meaning of the logo. Yeah, and this is the management structures of the school. Yeah, that you can see on the slide. Okay, so here the report finding and the data analysis, like the data collection overview that I've mentioned earlier. Yeah, I've interviewed 5 students and 2 teachers who are teaching and learning at the Chantavate school. And for data cleaning organization, after that, I have found some challenge of improving English speaking skills, and I also found the solutions to improve speaking skill and to practice speaking, and also the student need to practice speaking outside of school. Yeah, and here are the qualitative analysis, like the fear of judgment and limited exposure to the real life English, the real life communications. Yeah, and it's also about the teacher's roles. Okay, and this is the data interpretations. Yeah, that I found. ST for the student. Yeah, that I interviewed with the 5 students, and T1 and T2 for the teacher 1 and teacher 2. Yeah, that student 1 to student 5 that mentioned about the challenges of improving the speaking skill. Yeah, and like I have mentioned earlier, the student here at the school that faced with the problem like the lack of opportunity to practice the authentic spoken English, and also the old style of teaching methodology, and student 2, 3, 4, 5, and teacher 1 mentioned about the method of improving speaking skill, especially the teacher mentions about the student centers or about the task-based learning. So, here.
សូមអរគុណចំពោះការធ្វើបង្ហាញរបស់សមាជិកក្រុមទី8ជាកិច្ចបន្តសូមរកទូនីតិជូនគណៈកម្មការចោទសួរសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញ
Thank you, team, also for your presentation. So maybe I would like to ask you the one questions. So during your research, so have many celebrating candidates you have chosen teacher and students, and how many classes that you conduct to do research?
Yeah, thank you, sir, for the question. For the sampling that I've chosen that to conduct this research, I choose only one class because my topic is about grade 10, and for the grade 10 at the school consists only one. So I choose one class, and the total of sampling is about 15 students, but yeah, I choose only 5 to be the participant in my research.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Viti. So I heard you say that about the old style of teaching English speaking skill. Yeah. So it made me wonder. Can you provide me the detail of the old style of teaching English speaking skill? Yeah? Please.
Yeah. Thank you for this question. The old style that I've mentioned in my present is about like, for example, when the teacher have to teach about the letter A, B, C, they just write on the board, yeah, and then they call out A, and then student repeat A, and then they call out B, the student repeat B. That this doesn't work now. That we need to change. And for example, when the teacher have to teach vocabularies, yeah, the teacher just write the word on the board, yeah, and then just call out the word, and the student repeat the same and the same, the same and the same. And I see that methodology doesn't work now in our day. Yeah.
Okay. So I mean you prefer the modern one, yeah?
Yeah.
And can you explain the reason why you prefer the modern one or the style of the teaching and speaking in English?
Yeah. Thank you, teacher. Not only in teaching, but in anything. In order to improve, we need to change, and we need something new to instead of the old ones. Yeah. So, especially here in the teaching English, yeah. If we still do the same thing over and over, the result is still the same. Like at the school, they just do that thing, and then the result remain the same. So this is why I need something new.
Thank you so much, Viti, for your presentation. So my question is that, in what way do you think that your research finding can contribute to teaching and learning English in your local community?
Pardon me, can you repeat?
In what way do you think that your research can help improve teaching and learning English in your community?
Yeah. I thank you, sir, for the question. Yeah. I believe that the finding of my research will contribute to the development of speaking skills because I have found the solutions that can help the students effectively to improve their speaking skill. And I also found the new teaching methodology that will help the student. Thanks.
ចាសសូមអរគុណសូមសមាជិកក្រុមសម្រាប់និងរងចាំទទួលអនុសាសន៍ពីគណៈធិបតីនៅក្នុងកម្មវិធីសូមអរគុណ